Okay guys, hopefully you can see me pretty good. Alright, so unfortunately Betsy here does not have any air conditioning, so hopefully the wind doesn't get too bad. I did order a GoPro 5, I think it's GoPro 4, it's GoPro 4, but it's 4K and it's supposed to be better. This is still the cheesy one. I just won an auction. It unfortunately is an hour and a half drive away, so if you would, I still haven't edited the stuff from last Friday. I did get it on my computer. I've just got to figure out the software stuff. So if you would like and subscribe to the Storage Prospector. I got an hour and 45-minute drive to this one, and it is definitely taking a gamble. There are tools, and there wasn't much of everything, and the entire bill was $946, but I just filled up the tank, so depending on what my gas does, it's probably going to be around $1,000 for this unit. And I'm gambling because there's 2 pipe threaders in there, and I'm hoping they work. If they don't work, then without the pipe threaders, I was seeing $800 to $1,200 on this this facility. So without the pipe threaders, I'll make my money back, make a little profit. If the pipe threaders don't work, I might be able to sell them for $200 to $400 as parts. So that's where the profit comes in. If the pipe threaders do work, the last one I had, I sold for $850. So I got you on my rear view mirror, or on my sun visor. Now when I got the GoPro, I did buy all the stuff to mount it on my chest and on my hat, and the selfie sticks and the tripods, you know, all the little fun things. But the worst part of the end of it is, I told my wife after this auction that I would take a break for a little bit, because as I've said before, I do eBay. I just started on Amazon with that last locker, and I do really good on those. So I don't have to be at the flea market all the time. I don't have to have stuff. I have plenty of stuff to make money. It's just, you know, all the fun is in the search. Now there's probably no great stuff on this stuff because it's all very self-explanatory. Nothing's in toolboxes. There's a bunch of spools of electrical wire. When we get there, I'll walk you through it. Everything on the spools look brand new. At least half of them have plastic on them. And, you know, I'm banking on the pipe threaders. But there was dies there for the pipe threaders. If you don't know about pipe threaders, it's all it is a wrench for power wrench, and you stick these dies in it, and it threads pipe. And you can go either way, forward or backwards. The last one I had literally came out of the unit like covered in grease black, and I spent like 3 hours cleaning all the grease off of that thing and making it look better. And it took about, I think, 5 or 6 days to sell it. I sold it with 6 dies and a pipe cutter, and for $850. So at worst case, these, I'm hoping they work. If they work, that's a great thing. And then I'm also taking the shot that they'll sell quickly like the last one did. But there was other things in there, and we'll go through it on there. I got an hour and a half drive. I'm not going to sit and talk to you for an hour and a half. Hopefully I can edit this video into the Discovery, and we can shoot through. There's a couple toolboxes that are in there, and we'll open them up and see if there's anything great in them. And I'll talk to you in about an hour and 45 minutes when I get to where I'm going. Alright, y'all take it easy, and we'll continue this video when I get done. Alright guys, I'm back. I got to the facility. It was about an hour and 45 minutes. There is a power cord out here, or power place, so that we can look at it. I got a better hat. It should keep it up there so it won't keep falling down. I really do love my other hat, but this is a stronger hat, and I'm going to bill you, and we're going to go through. Like I said, this one is going to be mostly self-explanatory. We will... Yeah, that's a little bit better on my head. Let's get to the old toolbox. Let's see if we can't find a knife, scissors, something. There's a knife. I doubt it's sharp. Okay, so shouldn't take that long to fill it up. I don't know if she put it up here tight or what. Can opener is not going to do it. Another can opener. Hey, a butter knife. Alright, there we go. 1986 US. Yeah, 1986. Alright, so we got the van cleared out. We went and grabbed us some totes because, like I said, this unit doesn't have any totes in it. And that's what I seen, guys. A bunch of smalls. Look, a whole thing full of dies. There's a pipe threader, and it's a 700 just like I sold, and there's another 700 right there, and we got a little compressor. It's a Husky wire. The big thing was you got these little spools of wire. Everything just looks set up. But the money is in the dies and the pipe threaders. And let's see what's in this box. It feels empty. It's aluminum though. How about you don't want to open? Use ring tight. It's freaking, looks like a stainless steel box. So we got a couple drill bits. Them look brand new. I bet you there's a bit of a price on those right there. Like I say, guys, I knew that this wasn't going to be spectacular for showing, but the fact there's a pipe threader, wire. Like I said, I spent $950 on this thing, plus gas. And as long as those pipe threaders work, it's all good. So let's do the test. Let's do the test. These are in a lot better shape than the last one I had. We have an outlet right here. I'm telling you, these things ain't no fun to ship. I'll tell you that. It's very heavy. Okay. So, depending on the dies, like I said, last time I sold 6 dies and a pipe cutter. Where's the 6 dies and a pipe cutter? There's 1 die. How many more in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 dies. Okay, this thing that this thing's sitting in, this oil drum right here, this right here will do $100 on eBay plus shipping. Okay, so I've got 8 dies, so I'll probably get $900 for one of these pipe threaders, just for one. And this one, I'm telling you guys, it weighs about 70 pounds. I gambled. Scared money don't make money. Okay? Scared money don't make money. Rigid 700. Come on, baby, number 2. Alright. It is working. It didn't look like it was spinning. So, let's go grab a die. And these dies are in way better shape than the ones I had. I might just sell this stuff as okay. This one, the machine's working, but the this top piece isn't. It's not spinning. So this one will go as parts, and it'll bring about $400. So between the two, you know, figure worst case scenario, this one right here, $300. If I sell this one for $850 and take the better dies off, sell it with 3 or 4 dies, say $800. So that's $1,100, and then we got the oil tray, which is another $100, and that's $1,200. We got that little compressor's probably about 75 bucks. Maybe 60 to 75 bucks. And then, I mean, the wire's not that much, I don't think. But, Dremel, $10. And chain. There's a whole bunch of little small money in here. I don't know what these little boxes are for. It's a stainless steel box, so it's probably worth a little bit. I just don't know what it is. And I'm sure those tap fitters have a little bit of money to them. I have this feeling that there's money right here, because these bits really do not look like they're in bad shape at all. So, and there's a bunch of the different metal ones down there. But let's we got an eBay. That was quick. The batteries for my GoPro are here, but alright. And boy, was it hot, guys. Sort, scan. Alright. $29 best brand new. 20 bucks. I'm not going to take them to flea market because flea market they want $5 for them. I'll take the time to put them up on eBay, sell them for 20 bucks a piece. And these ones here, I wish the hammer drill was here because that's what this would have been used for, is on a hammer drill. They're all DeWalt bits. But that's the locker. I know it wouldn't be that exciting, but that's a brand new bit. I don't know what that name is. Let's see how much this blue wire is. Can't be that much. 500 feet of 12 gauge blue wire. If anybody's ever actually tried to return this stuff. I mean, I'd have to know where it came from. It is $59 new with $11.99 shipping and handling. So you could put it in a medium flat rate and ship that. Is there any sold listings? $48.75 free shipping. So, you know, $35 a roll. And there's 2 of those. There's 3 of those. I don't know, is this the same thing? This doesn't look like 12 gauge also. This is 14 gauge, which is a little bit thinner. I sit there and I talk about how much I don't need wire, or I don't need anything eBay related, and guess what? I just bought a whole bunch of eBay stuff. So, and this is why I brought, what is this? You know exactly what that is. But there's a couple of them. And that big wire right there, I bet you that has a little bit of value. Alright, that's it, guys. We got these stainless steel boxes, which I think have a little bit of value. And we got a bunch of smalls. Is it going to be a quick return? No, because I don't know how the pipe threaders are going to go. I'll probably put the one that's not working. The spinning part's not working, and I'm not taking it apart. So I don't know. I might fix it. Depends on how much it is. There's $100 to fix the bushings in it. I know I can get the bushings for it, but the way it's not spinning, then the gears are messed up. So I'll stick it up as parts as it's working, but the mechanism's not working. I'll probably list it for like $500 or best offer and take whatever I can get and make sure I got enough shipping on it. This one right here is working, So like I said, those two things right there will make me profit on the unit, and then everything else is just a roll of tape. Everything else is just, that tape's in bad shape. The only thing I'll make quick return on is probably the wire and the compressor. So just remember, chain with a lock. These are toe chains. There's a couple of them, it looks like. Or it's just one really long one. I think it's one really long one. Yep, there's one really long wire. I could probably get 50 bucks for this, if not more. Well, there's a knot in the middle of it. The van's like freaking 12 or 13 foot long, so this is probably 20 footer, maybe 25 foot chain. So it's all good, guys. Where's the Unibit? Ooh, that Unibit's in bad shape. Cheers. There is the grease gun. There's a porta band thing. There was more tools in here. I'm telling you, there was more tools in here. Alright guys, so I'm back. Just a little recap now that most of it's pretty much cleaned out, and I've done a little bit of research. Okay, these stainless steel boxes, they're called jig boxes. There's a bigger one in the van. It is sitting right there on top of the spools of wire. That one sells new for $225 on eBay plus shipping. Okay, so you know, I'll put a little bit of distress. I might put 185 bucks on it or something just on that one box and shipping. This one right here, this jig box does about 125. That one's pretty much wrapped up good in plastic, so that's good. This smaller one, I didn't find it offhand, so I'm thinking $85 or so. This is all the stuff I'm taking home with me. Some of it I've looked up. These things right here have to do with some kind of conduit bending. There is a piece that goes to this. I put it into one of the yard sale boxes, so I got to dig it out. It's a thing that slides down here and threads into this, and I think this goes in some kind of power device. But the entire kit, I was looking like $65 is what I was finding listings for them for. With the screw-in part, well, I've only got one screw-in part, and I've got 3 different sizes of these. So I'll probably put it all as one thing and try to shoot for 150, 180 for them. Most everything in here is stainless steel parts, and I was looking up like pieces like this on eBay. This is brand new. It's like $7 to $10 a piece, and there's a whole box full of them right there. So I got those and all the drill bits and these big spools of wire. That one right there in the corner looks like it's used, but I got 3 more big spools here in the van, and I think 2 of them are brand new. That red one and that blue one's brand new. Now when I looked up the blue one, it's $214 selling on eBay with shipping. So I'm thinking locally it's probably $200, $250 thing, and if somebody was buying it wholesale, they might be getting it for right around $200. So I might do like $175 a roll on eBay and then charge shipping on them. The parts roll,
I don't know, and I didn't look up these two things. That one there looks like it's factory the way it came along with that one. It doesn't look like it was used at all, so I haven't looked up those wires yet. This piece here, I think stainless steel, and it's solid. These little conduit benders, I couldn't find these. I have some of these benders without the poles on them listed online, and they're between $50 and $125. So I'll find something with the poles and see what kind of prices I get on those. The compressor does work. This jig box, it's used, but I'm going to try to see if I can't find it used up on eBay. You know, it's really a pain in the butt asking people locally for this stuff, because a good contractor, they're going to get their contractor discounts in, and I might be able to sell it to them to enough where they can get it. But right now I'm focusing on that. That wire right there was not wire. The top layer is wire, but the two things underneath it is just hose. So that's where we're at. I'm not for sure. I said I wasn't going to run these wires up on eBay, but I mean, I think there's $500 worth of wire right here running on eBay. So I'll probably sell it local market and eBay and see where we get from there. I found this chain right here. It's about 25 foot, 28 foot long. So that's flea market. That's a really quick sell. And the tools weren't bad in the unit. They were pretty good. But I just wanted to give you a recap. I think all said and done, if I bare minimum this unit, probably looking at $1,700 to $1,800, and maxed out probably doing about 25. So I got $1,000 into it. I got $1,945, and right now I've got $35 worth of gas. But I'm gonna burn up the rest of my tank, so I'm gonna have to fill up again, and I'll count that as 2 fill-ups on this one thing, and that'll put me right at $1,000. So y'all have a good day. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff, and if I find anything else while I'm looking up prices, I mean, I just did a general lookup on some of the stuff. I mean, when I looked up the drill bits, they were like $20 a pop. So I don't know, there's probably about 15 to 20 of them in there. But the ones that don't have the new prices on, I probably asked like $10 a pop. I'll lot them together in 3 or 4 bits and put them for like 25 bucks and put them up on eBay. Quick, easy sale, first class shipping. I won't go over the weight of first class shipping. I'll put enough bits so it stays first class, and then it'll be cheap, easy, and I'll get $20 for 3 of them. So, you know, there might be $150 worth of bits because there's some new ones in there. And then there's bits in there I'm going to keep myself because, you know, to get a good bit these days, it costs a lot. So, it's a shame that this one doesn't work. But that one does, and this one will be parts. And I think it'll sell just as good. Somebody will know how to replace that stuff real easy. And the biggest thing is it was a pain in the butt shipping the first one of those because it's quite heavy, and I had to find a seriously fortified box to be able to ship it. So I'm gonna have to find a couple more before I list it, but I'm happy with the unit. It really would have been nice if that worked, but y'all take it easy, and I will link all this stuff together. I'll get the one from last Friday, which was the 26th, up, and get it listed, and then I'll work on this one. Alright, and it's the end of the month, so I said I was going to do a reveal video on eBay for anybody that's interested in looking at things that I've sold, things that I've sold more than one of, to see if it does any good for you guys. Maybe it'll help you. Y'all have a good day. Stay hydrated. Keep moving forward. And you can't win if you're not swinging. Alright? Storage Prospector out. Y'all take it easy. Later.
Alright, so the I just finished the video on the pipe threader thing. Just doing another recap. Found out a few things. So I had said in the video that I think that top end was 2,000. Well, I was kind of way off. I was looking at the shape of the pipe threader and the dies, and that oil feeder thing that I told you about. The one that is made by Rigid, it sells for like 146 new, and it sells used for about 85 bucks. But that one that's in that unit, it's not made by Rigid. It's made by a Reed company. Theirs sells for 285 new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the working Rigid, and I'm going to take 6 of the dies, and I'm going to take the oil rigger, and I'm going to put it all together. And I'm going to do free shipping, but I'm going to list it for like $1,500. And it's going to cost about $125, $130 to ship it. So, you know, when it's all said and done, it's actually a lot more than what I was wanting, or what I was thinking it was going to do. But I'm looking at the condition of it compared to what's up on eBay right now, and a lot of people aren't selling it with dies unless it's a brand new kit, which, if you know anything about them, which I've been telling you a little bit about them, the machines themselves sell for between $1,600 and $2,400 just for the threader. Then the dies, usually if you want a whole brand new kit from Rigid that comes with everything and the reamer and all that stuff, you're going to spend $3,600 on it. So it's an expensive tool, so people usually don't have that kind of money. But I've figured up some stuff, things that I had put in there, and the numbers, I guess these are the top end numbers, but there is $850 worth of wire. The 2 spools of wire new were around $225 and $285. The white and black ones, they were doing about $125 and $175 a roll, and that was brand new prices. And those 4 right there I think are new. So I'm gonna sit on them. I'm gonna try to sell them locally like that, not get brand new price, but maybe $20 to $40 less. The 14 gauge wire, there's 6 of them, they're all brand new. The 12 gauge wire, they're brand new. So altogether on wire, I'm seeing $850 on a discount. The jig boxes, there is $485 out of what I've seen sold listings on eBay that they're selling for. So I'm gonna get that. Like I said, I'm gonna put 700 with 6 jigs and the oil thing together at $1,500 after fees and everything else. I'll probably get about $1,275 out of all that. And then I'm gonna take the 2 dies that I've got left that look almost brand new. One of them sells for $100, the other one sells for $150. So I'm gonna sell them separately, and I'll probably put $75 and $100 on it and get another $175 out of those 2 dies. And then the parts one, there's 2 on eBay right now that are listed for $4.99 plus shipping, and there's 1 that sold in the last 3 months that sold for $4.99, and according to its sold listing, it wasn't even working. So I'm gonna put $450. I'm gonna say, you know, it's working, but the gear for the wrench part of it needs to be rebuilt. So I'm gonna ask less than what's up there. Hopefully that makes it sell fast. One big thing that I was completely wrong on in the video was the wire that was on the other side of the van, that was, the hose was underneath it. That hose, they're sold listing on eBay for $285 with free shipping on that hose. It's 3/4, it's electrical cord, and I didn't know. I guess this main power line that runs underneath ground. But if it did $285 on eBay, free shipping, I mean, that's $200 bill right there that I was saying was nothing when I was talking about it. So, then I got the compressor. The compressor new is $140. I'm gonna ask $75 for it. If I can get 50, 60, I'll be cool. The bits, some of the bits were a little bit more expensive than what I thought. There's 2 or 3 of them in there that I can get $20 a pop for. The other ones, I might end up with $100 worth of bits. And all the stainless steel stuff's probably going to run between $100 and $200. This is all eBay stuff. I can't get it local market like that. Then the miscellaneous tools and everything that I am going to take to flea market, I'm seeing probably between $50 and $150 coming out of that stuff. There was some Mac tools in there, but that'll go up on eBay. But altogether, everything added up on the high end, it's just over $4,000. So, for me, yeah, I'm kind of in the hole because I spent $1,000 of my cash flow money, and I actually only get about $1,500 a month in cash flow. But with what I bought in the last 4 lockers, it's time just to sit back and sell some stuff. Luckily this morning I just sold a bicycle frame on eBay for $400. I've actually had that frame for about 2 years, so it's a very rare, very rare frame that needs to be restored, and once it's restored, put back together in its truedom, the frame itself be worth about $800 to $1,200. I was trying my damnedest to get that for it for a while. But I just wanted to add that back up there. You know, I said 2,000 on the video, but now that I actually had time to really go through everything and see what prices were on some of the hand tools, there was some safety harness stuff in there that had value. There was some come-alongs that had value. So, you know, it's all that kind of stuff that just adds more to what you just didn't see. So, and that was a high-end price. I think I'm gonna sit on that rigid. I really think it will go for what I'm saying. It'll probably have to be shipped in 2 or 3 different boxes because everything's heavy about it. But just check them out. Check out Rigid pipe threaders. The 300s don't go for that much, but the 700s, they go for a lot. And you start getting into I think it's a 1,200 or 1,000. It's actually on its own stand and everything. Yeah, that's like $2,000 or $3,000. But remember, Storage Prospector, please like, please share. Your likes help. Your shares get my name out there. I'm doing the best that I can to make this bite right, you guys. If you want to leave comments, alright, y'all have a good night, and I'll catch you on next time I do something.